Faleminderit zonja Baka për këto fjalë hyrëse. Tani me shumë kënaqësi do t'ja jap fjalën zotërit Randall Olson nga misioni USAID për Kosovë. Mr. Olson.
Good morning, Rritjen, and good morning, Madam Chair Daka, representatives of political entities and parties, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. This ceremony is an important milestone for the inclusion of women in the electoral management process. I'm very pleased to be a part of it. And I've actually run for political office myself, and I understand that in order to have a successful campaign, you have to have a very strong management team. And so that's why I personally believe very strongly in the issue that we're talking about today, because women are a very part of the team in terms of support for the election process. USAID strives for the inclusion of women in every field. It's not only a right, but there's value added when the perspective of half of the population is incorporated in the policies and activities that impact the lives of citizens. It is particularly important that the inclusion of women be advanced through the political process and in each political party. I also think about our President Obama. He is a wonderful president, but he's also a brilliant campaign strategist. And one of the things that President Obama said when he campaigned on was hope and change. And today we're talking about not only hope for women to be included in the political process, but change. So we're going to challenge you to make a change, to take a concrete step towards change. And so we need to be inclusive of political parties, volunteers, those who have administrative positions to the party. USAID has been supporting the development and the advancement of women in Kosovo from the very beginning for the last 16 years. We have worked with women's caucuses in the National Assembly. We provide skill building for the candidates at local and national levels. And we've worked with women's forums within political parties. Some of you have benefited from our programs. The results of these efforts have been visible, particularly with the women elected as members of parliament in 2014 national elections. In the current Kosovo Assembly, 20 out of the 39 women members of parliament received sufficient votes to earn their seats without the assistance of the quota system. That's a great achievement for Kosovo. And USAID and the US government stands proudly behind those women who succeeded in advancing their political careers through this process. So there is progress in this country, and it shows that there's opportunities at every level for women to prove themselves and to prove that they're important players in the political system. USAID through IFAS is promoting gender balance in electoral management to ensure that women have the opportunity to participate and contribute in the election process. The input of women in administrating the elections is significant. As I pointed out earlier, even in my own campaign, a strong management team is important if you're going to succeed politically. Following the 2013 municipal elections and 2014 national elections, IFAS published a gender analysis of the election staff in these respective elections. The results showed significant progress. Election staff positions in the 2014 election increased 16% compared to 2013. And the proportion of women election staff members increased from 17 to 20% in 2014. While there has been progress, it is important that for all stakeholders to continue efforts that would make the electoral process more inclusive for women. So we're challenging you today, political entities and parties, to sign the declaration. And as the main entities that nominate electional staff, commit to addressing issues related to gender balance in their parties and to nominating more women and electoral staff in the upcoming elections. By doing so, you are taking a major step to promote gender equality, and you have the potential to become models to encourage others in your society. More women, election staff members, will encourage more women that go to the polls, and in turn increase the overall voter turnout. This is a direct impact on the legitimacy of the election process. Studies have shown that gender diversity within political parties leads to better results. So we think about President Obama. He won a larger share of the women votes in the last election, and that brought him to his presidency. So just think about it. Think about the importance of women in the election process, and think about how you could include them at all levels. So finally, I want to thank IFAS, D4D, and CEC for their efforts to promote gender equality, and thank you for participating today, and we hope that you'll all be able to commit to this very important process. Thank you.